This footage was shot on an Insta360 X5. It's smooth, it's natural, it looks cinematic. So why does your footage shot on the exact same camera on a bright day often look like this? The secret is in this little box. Hey, Saab here from the Tech Packer, and today we're diving into what might be the most important accessory for your Insta360 X5. Their first official ND filters for a 360 camera. But this isn't just a product review. This is a filmmaking lesson. Me. I'm going to teach you, or at least try, the one rule that separates amateur footage, like mine, from professional cinematic video, like mine sometimes. Alright, let's start with the why. Why does your footage look so choppy in bright sunlight? It's because your camera is forced to use a very high shutter speed to avoid overexposing the image. Each frame is frozen in perfect, crisp detail. Yeah, that sounds good. And while that actually, might sound good, our brains are used to seeing the natural motion blur that occurs in real life and in movies. Without it, the footage feels unnatural and jittery. So how do we fix it? We need to follow a century-old filmmaking guideline, the 180-degree shutter rule. All this rule says is that for smooth cinematic motion, your shutter speed should be double your frame rate. So, if you're shooting at 30 frames per second, like most of us are, your shutter speed needs to be locked at 1/60th of a second. But there's a problem. On a bright sunny day, a 1/60th shutter speed lets in way too much light. Your image is completely overexposed and unusable. For years, this has been the biggest limitation of shooting with action cameras and 360 cameras. Until now. This is a neutral density or ND filter. The simplest way to think about it is like putting a perfectly neutral, high quality tint on a window. It reduces the amount of light entering the lens, but, and this is crucial, it does it without affecting the color or contrast of your image. That is the key. By putting this neutral tint on our camera, we can finally lock our shutter speed to that perfect 1/60th of a second, even in bright daylight, and get that beautiful natural motion blur we're looking for. Insta360 has released a set of 3 filters, 16, 32, and 64. The bigger the number, the darker the tint. So, which one should you use? Here's my practical guide. For a standard sunny day, the ND16 is your go-to workhorse. For a really bright sunny day like here on the beach, you'll want the ND32. And for extremely bright conditions like out on the snow, you'll need the ND64. The goal is always the same. Choose the filter that allows you to set your shutter speed to 1/60th of a second while keeping your exposure balanced. So, who are these filters actually for? Let me be very clear. If you only ever shoot in auto mode, which is probably me, these are not for you. You'll see no benefit. These filters are specifically for the creator who's ready to take control of their camera. They're for the creator who shoots in manual mode and is dedicated to getting the most professional cinematic look possible from their X5. It is a bit more work, but as you can see, the results speak for themselves. I might do it myself a little bit more. For me, this accessory is a fundamental shift in what's possible with this camera. It elevates the X5 from a great action 360 camera to a genuine filmmaking tool. So, do you use ND filters in your workflow? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this guide helpful, get subscribed for more pro-level creator tips like this one up here.